Kendall Jenner didn't just step back. She cut Hailey Bieber off, cold. And if you think it was over something petty, think again. The betrayal ran deep, and what she uncovered might just ruin everything. Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber were once the definition of glam squad soulmates. We're talking vacations in Malibu, front row fashion shows, late night parties, and perfectly curated selfies. But now, it looks like that picture-perfect friendship has shattered into a million messy, unfiltered pieces. It started with whispers. Then came the unfollows, the shady likes, the cryptic posts. And suddenly, fans realized something big was going down behind the scenes. Was it jealousy, betrayal, or something far darker? Because sources now claim Kendall didn't just take a step back from Hailey. She cut her off completely after discovering the truth about her so-called best friend. A truth that involves secret DMs, years of alleged obsession with Selena Gomez, and a level of manipulation that might just make your jaw drop. This isn't just a friendship breakup. This is a celebrity implosion. And if you think it ends there, you haven't seen anything yet. Stick around, because what we found might just blow your mind. If you're just as shook as we are, don't keep it to yourself. Smash that like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think about Kendall's bold move. And don't forget to hit subscribe for more deep dives into the drama Hollywood doesn't want you to see. Turn on those notifications, because trust us, it only gets messier from here. So how did we get here? How did Kendall Jenner, cool, collected queen of the runway, go from calling Hailey her bestie to allegedly cutting her off completely? For years, Kendall and Hailey were Hollywood's ultimate it girl duo. Side by side at every major event, linked arms, matching energy, a friendship that looked bulletproof from the outside. But behind the scenes, it was a whole different story. Because the more you dig, the more you realize. This friendship was built on a very fragile foundation. A foundation tangled up in one of pop culture's most iconic love triangles. Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, and Hailey Baldwin. And now, it looks like Kendall may have finally seen what fans have been screaming about for years. That Hailey's obsession with Selena wasn't just weird, it was personal, calculated, and allegedly downright disturbing. Kendall's silence has always been her power. But recently, that silence started speaking volumes. And when you hear what insiders are saying really happened, you'll understand why Kendall might never look at Hailey the same way again. This isn't just a falling out between two famous friends. This is a seismic shift in Hollywood's inner circle, one that could ripple across brands, reputations, and even marriages. Let's be clear, Kendall Jenner isn't just anyone. She's a powerhouse, a top model, a global brand, and most importantly, a master of keeping her image squeaky clean. So when she starts distancing herself from someone like Hailey Bieber, who's already been under fire for everything from mean girl behavior to alleged Selena Gomez obsession, you know it's serious. Because this isn't just about a shady Instagram like or a missed dinner invite, it's about trust, boundaries, reputation, and optics. And in the world of celebrity, optics are everything. When you're as high profile as Kendall, every move you make is calculated. So cutting ties with someone she's been publicly glued to for years, that's not impulsive. That's strategy, especially when you consider who's on the other side of this feud, Selena Gomez. She's not just America's sweetheart, she's a billion-dollar brand. Her fans are fiercely loyal. Her friendship with Taylor Swift, unshakable. And let's not forget, Team Selena content pulled over 1.8 billion views on TikTok during the eyebrow drama alone. Meanwhile, Hailey's reputation has taken hit after hit, from accusations of copying Selena's tattoos, style, and even business ventures to that eyebrow incident with Kylie that nearly broke the internet. She's been painted as the villain in one of pop culture's most dissected feuds. And now Kendall, who's been seen as neutral for years, is allegedly choosing a side. For someone with as much influence and exposure as Kendall, staying aligned with Hailey could be a liability. It could alienate fans, damage her fashion deals, and drag her into the middle of an exhausting narrative she never asked to be part of. And if you're wondering whether that matters, just look at how fast a single shady moment can spark global backlash. In today's cancel culture climate, being too close to the wrong narrative can tank your public image faster than a bad Met Gala outfit. Kendall's brand is clean, calculated, and chill. Hailey's brand, at least lately, is chaos, drama, and comparison. And from a business standpoint, that's a bad match. So when Kendall allegedly drew a line after one shady moment too far, fans weren't just shocked, they got it. Because this isn't just drama, it's self-preservation. And if this split is as real as insiders claim, then Hailey might be losing more than a friend. She could be losing her last thread of credibility in the elite Hollywood circle. Let's talk about the characters at the center of this Hollywood unraveling. Because this isn't just a friendship breakup. This is a full-blown character study in loyalty, identity, and obsession. Kendall Jenner has always played it cool. She's the calm in the Kardashian chaos, the reserved one. The one who lets her work, her walk, and her silence do all the talking. She's a master of the soft unfollow, the quiet retreat. She doesn't cause drama, she exits it. Then there's Hailey Bieber, once the polished, poised model wife of pop royalty, now increasingly viewed as someone spiraling in the shadow of a woman she just can't seem to stop watching. From mimicking Selena Gomez's fashion and tattoos to launching near-identical projects and allegedly monitoring her whereabouts, Hailey has become the central figure in a storm of accusations that go way beyond typical celebrity rivalry. And at the heart of it all, Selena Gomez, the unexpected gravitational force in this dynamic. She's not even in the room, but somehow she's in every conversation. Calm, collected, and somehow constantly triggering chaos just by existing and, well, moving on. Now, imagine being Kendall. For years, she's been stuck in the middle. On one side, a best friend, Hailey, who's increasingly losing the public's favor, and maybe her grip on reality. On the other, Selena, who Kendall was once friendly with, a global darling whose fan base is both massive and relentless. Kendall's tried to walk the tightrope. She stayed quiet when Hailey and Kylie stirred up the eyebrow feud. She smiled through the TikTok shade. She kept things public and pretty. But behind closed doors, sources say the vibe was very different. Because when your bestie starts acting more like a rival's clone than her own person, when she allegedly encourages her husband's petty jabs and then plays innocent on camera, when her obsession with someone else starts becoming your PR problem, yeah, Kendall was bound to reach a breaking point. And there's one more layer to this drama. Justin Bieber. He's not just Hailey's husband. He's the common thread between all three women. He dated Selena for years, he allegedly had a fling with Kendall, and he married Hailey in what fans still call the fastest PR pivot of the decade. So now you've got Kendall caught between the guy she used to hook up with, the bestie who married him, and the ex everyone's still obsessed with. Sounds like a CW drama? Nope. That's just real-life Hollywood. And based on everything we've uncovered, Kendall may have finally realized that playing nice with everyone was never going to work. Because sometimes, to protect your peace, you have to walk away from the chaos. Here's where it gets twisted. Because what pushed Kendall Jenner over the edge wasn't just Hailey's shady online behavior, it was what she allegedly discovered behind the scenes, a pattern of calculated obsession that had been unfolding for years. Let's start with the most jaw-dropping claim. A former Justin Bieber superfan named Dana came forward with receipts that Hailey used to DM fan accounts, asking for Justin's location, not just once, repeatedly. Also, she could accidentally show up at the same hotel or restaurant. She literally messaged fans to ask, "What hotel is Justin staying at?" Then she'd show up, like a rom-com gone wrong, only nobody was laughing. But it doesn't stop there. Fans have been compiling years of receipts showing Hailey allegedly copying everything from Selena's tattoos, to her cooking show, to her literal interview answers. Word for word. Selena says, "I wish people knew my heart." Months later, Hailey, "I just wish people knew my heart." Selena launches Selena Plus Chef. Hailey launches What's in My Kitchen, with the same cozy camera angles, same grandma intro, same vibe. Selena promotes Rare Beauty. Hailey launches Rhode, and suddenly, she's posing in nearly identical campaigns. And the tattoo? Selena got a delicate letter G behind her ear for her little sister. 12 days later, Hailey shows up with the same tattoo, same spot. Coincidence or cosplay? Now imagine Kendall watching this unfold from the inside. At first, maybe it seemed like fandom, inspiration. But then came the shady TikToks, the eyebrow drama, the mocking interviews, and worst of all, the moment that reportedly changed everything. According to insiders, Hailey liked a video online that mocked Selena's engagement photos with Benny Blanco. Specifically, a shot where Selena's feet were resting on Benny's face. The video called it cringy, weird, desperate, and Hailey allegedly hit the like. Publicly, she stayed quiet. Privately, she was hyping Justin's petty behavior, sharing memes, and throwing fuel on the fire. That one moment, the shady like, was reportedly the final straw for Kendall. Because it wasn't about defending a friend anymore, it was about choosing between protecting her image or being dragged down in Hailey's never-ending drama. And with Selena moving on, glowing, engaged, and living unbothered, Kendall may have realized exactly what we've all been thinking. This obsession wasn't just old news, it was exhausting. It's one thing for fans to speculate, but when insiders and people close to the situation start talking, that's when you know it's real. According to multiple sources inside Kendall's circle, she's been deeply uncomfortable with Hailey's behavior for a while now. One insider allegedly told reporters, Kendall's been biting her tongue for years, but recently she's had enough. Hailey's obsession with Selena? It's not cute anymore, it's disturbing. Another source added, Kendall values authenticity, and she's starting to question who Hailey really is. It's like she's performing some version of Selena that she thinks Justin wants. Even celebrity PR experts have chimed in. According to a well-known entertainment strategist, Kendall cutting ties is a calculated move. She's seen what public opinion has done to Hailey. She's watched the backlash from the eyebrow scandal, the cooking show comparisons, the tattoo drama. And now, with Kendall's own brand deals and fashion contracts on the line, staying quiet just wasn't worth the risk anymore. And get this, remember that viral 7-part TikTok series that broke down Hailey's alleged stalking behavior? Even former fans were convinced. From DMS asking for Justin's location to sudden appearances at events he was attending, there's now a whole library of coincidences that don't look so coincidental anymore. And if you needed more proof, this isn't just a fan theory gone wild. Justin himself may have accidentally confirmed the tension. When Selena announced her engagement in December 2024, he posted a meme of Gollum from Lord of the Rings holding a ring, captioned, "Girls on social media when they get engaged." Fans immediately connected it to Selena, but insiders claim the real story. It was Hailey encouraging him to post it, playing innocent in public, while throwing subtle shade behind the scenes. Experts agree. This behavior isn't just immature, it's toxic. And for someone like Kendall, who has always kept her brand image crystal clear, it was only a matter of time before she stepped back. Because when even your closest insiders are calling it unhealthy, you know it's not just drama anymore, it's damage control. So now, let's bring it full circle. Remember how we started? Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber, once inseparable, now reportedly done for good. What began as glam selfies and matching vacation vibes has spiraled into one of Hollywood's most talked about friendship fallouts. But this isn't just about a broken friendship, it's about a pattern that finally became too toxic to ignore. The shady likes, the alleged stalking, the eerie similarities to Selena Gomez, from tattoos and outfits to literal phrases. The subtle digs disguised as memes, the public image crumbling, while the obsession quietly grew behind the scenes. And Kendall? She watched it all unfold, stayed silent, tried to be neutral, until the moment came when silence wasn't enough. She reportedly drew the line after one petty, cruel moment too many, Hailey's alleged support of a video mocking Selena's engagement to Benny Blanco. It was the final straw. The moment Kendall realized, being loyal to someone who's constantly locked in a toxic cycle isn't strength, it's self-sabotage. And so, she walked away. Not with a statement, not with drama, just with distance, silence, unfollows, and a message that's louder than words. I'm done. This wasn't just a friendship breakup. It was a wake-up call, a power move, a boundary. Kendall Jenner didn't just cut off a friend, she cut off a liability. And in doing so, she might have saved her image before the drama dragged her down with it. So, where does this leave Hailey now? If Kendall really has walked away for good, Hailey might be facing more than just a personal loss. She's potentially lost her last real ally in the Kardashian-Jenner circle. And with her public image already teetering from years of fan backlash, every unfollow, every silence, every missing post speaks volumes. Because let's be real, once Kendall steps back, other celebs usually follow. And Hailey's not just up against Selena Gomez's fan base anymore. She's up against the Selena plus Taylor plus Kendall effect. And that's a Hollywood trifecta no one wants to be on the wrong side of. But it's not just about reputation. There are whispers that Justin and Hailey's marriage has already been under strain. They've been spotted arriving separately to events, leaving in different cars, and looking less like soulmates and more like PR obligations. So whether you're Team Kendall, Team Hailey, or just here for the drama, one thing's for sure. This isn't just a friendship fallout, it's a shifting of power, image, and influence inside one of the most tightly watched celebrity circles in the world. Kendall made her move, Hailey's spiraling, and Selena? She's out here glowing, engaged, and completely unbothered. But trust us, Hollywood doesn't forget. The next post, the next event, the next coincidental appearance will tell us everything. And we'll be right here, breaking it all down. So if you love this deep dive into the glam, the gossip, and the games behind the scenes, don't just scroll away. Tap that like button to show some love. Hit subscribe so you never miss a moment of the meltdown. And ring the notification bell, because the next twist in this story could drop any day now. Until then, stay messy, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one.